I absolutely love my life as a street artist. I love that I get to travel the world painting these huge, massive walls, and I love that I get to meet people all over the world. It's something I love just as much as painting is teaching. I love that moment when you're teaching somebody and they're in the zone and it kind of clicks and you see that expression on their face. That tells me like they love creating just as much as I love creating. For me personally, graffiti and street art, that was like the voice that I saw around me of the inner city. It was the voice of the urban youth, and it spoke to me so much. And I find it really interesting that this culture that was created by young kids is now unaffordable for young kids. When I first became like a full-time muralist, I made it my mission to be able to take some of the funds I got for large murals and dedicate that back to inner city youth. Something happened over the years. It got expensive to live in San Francisco. I realized that this was like not only affecting the youth in the inner city, but it was affecting how I could give to the youth in something that I find so much joy I just wasn't able to do anymore. As I fight to stay here, I find it more difficult to be able to give of my time because I'm just trying to hold on like everyone else. And I hate this. I hate that it puts me in a predicament where I can't do what I love to do, and that's give my art back. So right now we're in the Bayview. We're in Bayview Hunters Point. We're in my studio. We call this place Talking Walls. This is where I do workshops with clients and I teach them about street art and graffiti. But most of the time, actually all of the time right now, it's with tech companies because they can afford what I do. I mean, that paint behind me, each one of those cans is $6.50. The cans I use with youth, that's $8.50 a can. For every painting, you need a range of colors. So you can imagine just the cost of paint, not including the canvas, the mask, the gloves, the drop cloths, like everything we need to do to be able to put on a very good functional workshop. It just costs a lot of money. I really want to change this. I want to get back into the routine of giving and serving. But again, it's really hard when you're trying to just afford living in San Francisco. Luckily, right down the street, there's a school called Rise Prep. This school is incredible. They're working with youth from Bayview, from the neighborhood. I'm teaming up with Rise Prep, and I'm hoping that you team up with me as I team up with Rise Prep to be able to offer classes to their students. So this is my goal. I would like to offer one class a month for 2 hours for 20 students from Rise Prep over the course of 5 months. To do this, I need to raise a minimum of $10,000. Now hold on. I know for some of you that sounds like a lot of money, but remember we're doing this over the course of 5 months. And I think if we break it down, we can understand it's a little more affordable than we think. If I had 40 people give $50 a month for 5 months, we would be able to afford this class. Now, if I raise more than that, I'm able to offer 2 classes a month, and that would be amazing. And if I raise even more than that, I'm able to take the classes into the next school year for the new students. So what I'm gonna do in this description below, yeah, I'm actually doing that. I never thought I would do that. Like and subscribe, bro. But in the description below, I'm gonna put a link that links to Rise Prep's website, their school, and you could donate towards the project. And in the description, you're just gonna write street art education. And that's all you have to do. I would love for you to join me on this journey as we give back to students in the Bayview in San Francisco. Peace.